What's up, y'all? It is your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building again. Okay, today I want to talk about Duchess Lattimore, and I'm gonna be talking about Duchess again because I've been trolling, on YouTube, and I keep seeing her doing interviews, and I'm sorry, y'all. I thought she was with the guy Zach now. And, I thought that they were happy, the young football player. I thought everything was going good with him. But what I noticed in the interviews I kept seeing, and it looked like the interviews are up to date, like they had to have shot them recently is what I'm saying. I don't believe it's nothing from like last year. Anyways, and in the interviews, I noticed she keeps talking about C's, about how she was so unhappy with him. And, she said, if you could look at my face, you will see how unhappy I was. And I did notice that this season, Duchess did not look like herself. When she first was on this show, maybe the first couple of seasons, probably 1 through 3, I would say, she's had her ups and downs with the people at the shop, with them not liking her, and her doing her little manipulative bullshit she was doing. She had all of that, but she seemed happier. And I noticed that though this season it just looked like she had no makeup on. She looked pretty in her confessionals, but when she's working at the shop, the episode where she was working at the shop, she looked tired. She, when she shot her scene with C's, where they're at the restaurant and he's talking about how he wants a baby boy, she looks tired and sleepy. And it's just like, okay, I had noticed that. I don't know if anybody else had noticed that, but yeah, she was saying in her interviews, I would be up to like 4 a.m. in the morning arguing with him, and then I got to shoot with him, and that got too hard to do. And my thing is this, I thought that they broke up pretty much because of the woman coming out of nowhere saying that, C's had got her sister pregnant. So turns out that's not even it. Turns out she's saying she was just sick of everything, period. She was just tired. She was tired of giving him her all and not focusing on herself. But I'm looking like you got a shop, so you are focusing on yourself. But I guess she was trying to say she was the only one, traveling back and forth, because she said she would be at Pretty in Ink, and then she would, within 3 to 4 days, come back to Black Ink, and he wasn't doing that for her, I guess. So I don't know. I really did think, though, they broke up over the woman. So I guess this is really the real reason, I guess. That's what she's saying. But once again, I don't like how she, I don't know. It just seemed like she's blaming everything on him. I don't know, you guys. I'm not in a relationship. I don't claim to know everything. But I will say this about Duchess. Duchess never apologizes for nothing that she does. She never apologizes. She never admits when she's wrong, any of that. So, she's never going to really admit to anything. It's C's fault. C's is not traveling back and forth, from New York to North Carolina. He's not doing his part. And I just went through so much stuff with him, and it's like, really, what did you go through? We know that he's cheated, but you chose to take him back, but you cheated too, and you did it in a really nasty way because you all on camera making out with Donna and letting her eat you out. So how is you so much better than him? And I go back to that, you guys, because he didn't have to forgive her for the shit that she did last year. He didn't have to forgive her at all, but he did. So it's just like, what? I don't understand, what is her problem? Everything is one-sided. And that man forgave her. at the end of the day, he forgave her, and you was still on season 5. He never fired you. I'm not saying that C's was the perfect person in a relationship, but at the same time, it's like, damn, when did you go say, well, I was doing this, I was doing that, I did cheat, I did lie. And then she tried to say, well, most of them at Black Ink, they don't like me. They don't like you because they see you manipulating somebody that they've known for years. They don't like how you treat him. They saw the stuff that you were doing and you were not innocent. And then I read, not so much read, but I saw an interview with C's, and he was saying, they was asking, well, is there any way you guys could make up? Because like I told you guys, even though, she irks my nerves, I really felt that her and C's loved each other. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was more real than the love and hip hop shit that we be seeing and all this other shit on reality TV. If I was more, if I knew of anybody that loved each other, it was C's and Dutchess. And I would tell my boyfriend, they are such a good couple. They fit. They both tattoo, and they just have this chemistry to them. They had it since day one. They did. So as a viewer, you want things to work out, between, these two people. But it's just like, if she's never going to own up or take responsibility for anything, they're never going to ever be able to do that. But yeah, she's going around like she's victim and, oh, this was happening, I was going through this. I'm not saying that she wasn't going through things, because she probably was. But when are you going to own up to what you've did? And C's has even said that in interviews, she never takes responsibility, for nothing that she's done. And he also said in this recent interview he wouldn't want her back because he discovered a lot of things after they broke up, and he just wouldn't want her back. He would want to move on. So that's probably the best thing. But yeah, when I saw these interviews this week from her, and she was talking about everything she had been through with C's, it was like, damn, do you want him back? Because my thing is, I'm a woman too. And if I'm trying to get over somebody, I'm not going to keep talking about them. I know you want people to know how you feel, but if you really moved on with your life, you ain't gonna keep posting all these damn videos on IG. Or you ain't gonna be doing these interviews on YouTube about him. You did enough interviews to let us know how you feel about how everything went down. So it had me thinking like, damn, I think she's trying to get back in with C. So what do you guys think? You guys think they should get back together? Do you think that she misses him? Really, what do you think? All right, you guys, that's it. It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm out.